We are presented by nooffseason.com, but we're brought to you by marketmoversapp.com by Sports Card Investor, where you can go to save 20% on the best place to track the data of your collection, learn who to buy low, when to sell them high. And we also want you to check out vanityslabs.com. Now you can use the promo code NOOFFSEASON, all lowercase, to save 20% on marketmoversapp.com. And now, Murph, guess what? VanitySlabs.com gave us the promo code all lowercase, no off season, no more caps lock. In terms of superstar, I'm calling this superstar buy the dip segment coming up here. All right. The first guy I've pulled up is James Harden. I don't like James Harden at all. I told my son Max this the other day. We were walking home from baseball practice, and I'm just like, yeah, I just don't like him. I just think he's boring. I just think he is. I don't know. I'm just not a fan. Anyway, his PSA 10 tops base right now is down 44% in the last month. So there was hype, obviously, and the dude can play. Everyone's waiting for him to sort of get back to the James Harden once he adjusts to the rule changes this year. What's your take on but right now for his let me just clarify this before I ask you the question. So James Harden's tops base was going for $2,800 in PSA 10 about a month ago. Now it's going for $1,525. So if you just look at recent history, pattern recognition, if $1,525 is not chump change. But if you're a believer in Harden and the Nets, and they go to the finals, and they're looking like they could potentially win the finals, that card that you bought for $1,525 on November, say 15th, could easily get back up to $2,800 by the end of the NBA season. Now, the tricky thing about Harden, though, is his other rookie, the Topps Chrome rookie of the same card, is actually up 100%. So, and his Panini Prestige rookie is up 32%. So not all, this is a good lesson in sports card buying, not all cards of the same player are going to have the same trajectory. But the Topps base James Harden is the opportunity there. What do you think about that?
I think when it comes to the dip in a James Harden is not so much what it was a month ago, but what was it like 6 months ago? If you're still above the 6 month or year long moving average of whatever this price is, I actually probably wouldn't even buy the dip yet. I don't think you're there yet. I don't think a player like James Harden, Garnett, I think I mentioned this last week or the week before, they're just not going to play hard right now. So there's a reason why some of these guys aren't, the rookies are playing hard, the guys trying to find their way in the NBA, the big sophomore leap or third year leap sort of guys are playing really hard right now. The young teams where they're like, just play hard every night, we'll make the playoffs.
Yep.
The Nets are playing hard. They're not. And neither is James Harden and neither is Kevin Garnett. They play hard on Christmas Day moving forward.
Yeah.
So I don't think like these veterans, if the market shifts this quickly, there's another 15-20% dip in a James Harden between now and when these guys start to play hard, which is really Christmas Day. I mean, all these veterans say NBA season doesn't start till Christmas Day. So when they say that, it's just cruise control until then. Now, All-Star break, positioning, I think James Harden could certainly go down another 15-25% just because of how the NBA season plays out. But these rookies, these second-year guys, these Anthony Edwards that we already spoke about, they're playing hard from day one. Look at the famous Magic Johnson and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Jabbar hits a shot in Magic's first game, a sky hook to win. Magic's freaking out like they just won the NBA Finals, and Jabbar's like, dude, young pup, this is game one, brother.
Yeah.
Chill. And that's, I think, a lot of what I think that's a really good story for how these veterans cards are cyclical early in the season.
That's a great story, and you're absolutely right. I'm glad you're bringing that perspective here for the audience, and thanks for the memory from Magic Johnson Always Showtime. Easily my favorite thing to watch when I was a kid, when Irvin tells that story. And he's like, yeah, the Cap's like, we got 81 more games. We got 81 more to go there.
More games to go. And that's exactly what James Harden and Kevin Garnett are talking to their young players about. Let those guys go and run up and go crazy. We'll give it about 75% until about January.
So another veteran, Chris Paul, his cards took a dip after the NBA Finals last year, and they've continued to dip slowly, but he's playing well. I mean, he's only on an 11% drop right now from about a month ago, according to Market Movers. But he's a guy that kind of gets forgotten about during the regular season by card collectors. So right now you can get Chris Paul's 2005 Topps base rookie for, I'd say, only $226. When you're looking at a guy who's now third all-time in assists, is that right? Third all-time in assists. And he's going to be a Hall of Famer. Easily one of the top point guards of all time. What do you think about Chris Paul's cards? Because really, unlike Harden, we're seeing about that same amount of dip on pretty much all of Chris Paul's rookie cards right now, about a 10 to 15% dip from about a month ago.
I think some of it goes back to what I just said before, about the early season. This is a team that, let's remember, had a very long year last year. I mean, they played into what was the NBA season end? Mid-July?
Yeah, it ended way. You're right. It ended way late.
Long time.
Well, it ended in July, which it never does.
Right. So you're kind of now getting back to the normalities of the NBA season. Do I like Chris Paul? Yeah. Do I think that that team, he is surrounded by a bunch of fantastic young players? Yeah, I do. I think the same thing goes with James Harden. I would wait another 25%. You said he gets forgotten. So my question, is he forgotten in terms of his downward trajectory in price?
Is he forgotten enough to buy him on the dip yet? I would say, to your point about Harden, no, I would wait.
No, I'd wait another 20% and then go and do it, because Chris Paul, he's, I don't know how old he is, 34, 35. He's not playing hard yet. He's doing
rookie
what he
in 2005, so.
Yeah, I mean, he came out after his sophomore year at Wake Forest. So, so he's 35, 36.
Probably 35, 36, yeah.
So he's not playing hard yet. So I would buy, and he's not going to until February, March. Even though the West is kind of loaded, I think he just kind of sits back, waits it out, tries to get a 3 seed, 2 seed, 1 seed potentially. I think there's 25% more to come.
Yeah, that could be interesting. Okay, well, all right, everybody. Thanks for watching and listening to the Sports Card Strategy Show. I'm Paul Hickey with nooffseason.com. I'd like to thank a few other websites right now. One is one of our sponsors, marketmoversapp.com. Save 20% at marketmoversapp.com by using the promo code NOOFFSEASON, all lowercase. Thanks to StarStock for dropping the promo code NOOFFSEASON. You can get a free $10 there if you use promo code NOOFFSEASON, all lowercase. And then our friends at Vanity Slab, they've got some really cool products, which we will talk about on a future show. You can save 10% there using the promo code NOOFFSEASON, all lowercase. And again, check out J&J All-Star Sports Card shows at jjallstarsportscards.com. Thanks again, everybody, for tuning in. I'm Paul Hickey with nooffseason.com. I'm happy collecting. I want you to be too. Thanks, and have a great day.